Hello everybody. Today we're going to talk about supplementary angles. Okay, the last lesson was on complementary angles, and that was within 90 degrees where two angles complement each other, and how they complement is they both together equal 90 degrees. But now we have something different, and this one is supplementary. And actually you're going to hear this word supplement. And in the word supplement means extra, something added to it. And when supplementary angles are put together, they always equal 180 degrees. And this number you should have some schema on, because 180 degrees means a straight angle. All right, so let's begin. So supplementary angles are added up to 180 degrees. So what we started with this angle P, and then we added a little extra. We supplemented it with angle Q, and we put those together, which then formed the straight angle, which is equal to 180 degrees. So if we look at this model right here, we start with angle B, and then we're adding on to angle B with A, and we get 180 degrees. So angle B's measurement looks like it would be an acute measurement. Then angle A would be an obtuse measurement. And both of those angles together would equal 180 degrees. So complementary angles equal 90 degrees, and supplementary angles always equal 180 degrees. All right, so here we have two angles. I have one angle that is 45 degrees, and I have another angle that we don't know, and the measurement is just X. It's unknown with the measurement of this. We have an acute angle, and this one is definitely an obtuse angle. But when we put them together, it's giving us a supplementary angle, this is a straight angle, which is 180 degrees. So we need to figure out what X would be. And how we find X is just what we did when we did complementary, where we're going to subtract from the 180, take the 45 degree angle measurement, which we know, but we do not know X. So right now we're trying to solve for X. So we take this, and this becomes 17, and this now becomes a 10. 17 minus 4 is 13. 10 minus 5 is 5. So it becomes 135 degrees. There's our two supplementary angles. If we take 45 degrees and add it on to 135 degrees, we are going to get 180 degrees. Okay, here's our next one. Again, I can see that we're looking at a supplementary angle because there's a straight angle on the bottom, and we know that straight angles are equal to 180 degrees. So we have an acute angle here, which is 52. And then attached to this, we added on an extra angle, which is definitely an obtuse angle. So we have 52 degrees plus the X, which is going to give us 180 degrees. So I can actually make this into an equation. I can say 52 degrees plus X is equal to 180 degrees. And we need to solve for X. That's what's the missing obtuse angle in order to make this supplementary angle of 180 degrees. So what we need to do is we need to take 180 degrees and subtract it with the known angle measurement of 52 degrees. And when we do that, we get 17, and this becomes a 10. This becomes an, so we bring down our 1, and this becomes a 2, and this becomes an 8, so it's 100. X is equal to 128. Whoops. 120. Whoops. 128 degrees.
Introducing our special guest stars from 4-3. Woohoo!
Good morning, everyone, and thank you, Miss Amavieta, for introducing me. And I want to introduce you guys to this new math supplementary angles. So our first problem today is this one. So in our complementary, it was within 90 degrees. This one is within 180 degrees, or a straight angle. So you would take this 180 and our factor, 30 degrees, we would subtract it, and we would get 150. So x is equal to 150 degrees. Our next problem is this one. So this time we have a little bit of a larger number, and we have to figure out the smaller number. So we have 122 subtracted from 180, and we get we get 58 degrees. So x is equal to 58 degrees. And our last problem, we have this one, which our known factor is 87. Now we're going to take our 87 and subtract it from our 180. This becomes a 3, and this is a 9. So we get 93 degrees. So our x is equal to 93 degrees. That was my last problem for today, and I would just like to say I would love if you guys like the math, and that's all. Bye.
Hi classmates, today I'm going to be teaching you supplementary angles. So we are going to do our equation, which is 75 degrees plus x equals 180 degrees because it is a straight supplementary. Now we're going to do 180 degrees, take away 75 degrees. So 0 take away 5. You can't do that, so cross out the 8, make it a 7, cross out the 0, make it a 10. 10 take away 5 equals 5. 7 take away 7 equals 0. And now we have a 1, so we're going to bring down the 1. So now our answer is 105.
Hooray!
Next problem. So now we're going to do our equation, which is 5 degrees plus x equals 180 because it is a straight supplementary. So now we're going to do 180 degrees and take away 5 degrees equals, so you can't do 0, take away 5, so we're going to cross out the 8, make it a 7, cross out the 0, make it a 10, 10 take away 5 equals 5. Now 7 here is all alone, so we're going to bring it down. And 1 here is all alone, so we're going to bring down the 1. So our answer is 175 degrees. Okay, the next problem, we're going to do the equation. 25 degrees plus x equals 180 because it's a straight supplementary. So now we're going to do 180 degrees, take away 25 degrees. So 0 take away 5 can't do that. So cross out the 8, make it a 7. Cross out the 0, make it a 10. 10 take away 5 equals 5. 7 take away 2 equals 5. And then we have a 1 here, so we're going to put the 1 down. So now we have 155 degrees. Yay! Next problem. So now we're going to do our equation. 15 degrees plus x equals 180 degrees because they're straight supplementary. Now we are going to do 180 degrees, take away 15 degrees. So 0 take away 5, you can't do that. Cross out the 8, make it a 7. Cross out the 0, make it a 10. 10 take away 5 equals 5. 7 take away 1 equals 6. And now we have a 1 here all alone, so we're going to bring down the 1. So our answer is 165 degrees. So now you should be happy because we're all done with our math lesson.
Well, thank you there, Miss Kira and Cassandra, for that lovely math lesson. I'm definitely feeling very happy after the excitement at Kira's house and all the love that they have for math over there. So thank you. I'm really now energized to help answer these questions. All right, so let's go. We've got a supplementary angle. One angle is showing an obtuse here for 101 degrees, and we have a missing angle on the other side. So what is x? And the next one. We have an acute angle showing 35 degrees, and it looks like an obtuse angle, and we need to solve for x. And our last one, we've got an acute angle for 45 degrees, and we need to solve for x.